So far we had completed this category tab bar, as you can see that, and when we click on this any category it get highlighted. Alright, now if you see on the Figma, after this category bar, let me close this window. After this category bar we have to design this list of product, right? So for that what we are supposed to do, first of all we are going to design this product card component, okay, where we are having an image, name of the product, brand and the price. Alright, so how we can design this? To make this design, first of all we are going to create one component called product card component, and we will just loop that product card component inside of FlatList. Alright, so first of all we are going to create one product card component. So let's minimize this and let's collapse all the folder directory. Let me close all the file, and inside the source I'm gonna create, inside the components I'm gonna create another component that is called product card.jsx, like this, and I'm gonna type RNFES, React Native Default Functional Export, along with the styling sheet component. Okay, now we had created this product card component, and if you go on the screen, let's go to the home screen, and after this category we have to render this product card component. Alright, but let's see. So you can see that the product card is coming on the bottom. It should come just below this tab bar, right? So why this is happening? This is happening just because of we had passed flex is a one as a parent. Okay, so what is happening? It is like this. This is taking the whole width. Okay, so once we remove this flex one from this container, it will start working. Like as you can see that it went to the top here. All right, so make sure to remove the flex one from the container, because I was also bit confused why this is behaving like this, but after spending some time I had figured it out. Now let's go to the product card component. Inside this product card component we are going to make a container. Okay, so before that instead of having a view, I'm going to use touchable opacity, because user will click anywhere on the UI, like user will click on the product. Okay, so I'm going to use touchable opacity, and after that I'm going to write style is equal to styles dot container, like this. So we gonna have one container like this, and I'm gonna write container is equal to, and we had to define some width and height. So for now I'm gonna make the width as a 48%. Okay, and after that I'm gonna add a height as well. So for now I'm gonna make the height as a 150, but we're gonna change this height value as well later. And I'm gonna add a elevation. Elevation is a what? Elevation is a 5. Okay, and I'm gonna add a background color. So background color will be colors dot background. Okay, and let me minimize this, my terminal. So now you can see that up one product card component looking like this with the background color and the elevation, right? You can see this, guys. And after this background color I'm gonna add a border radius. So border radius will be almost 12. Alright, now after that I'm gonna add a margin bottom, okay, which is not you have to take care of right now. ms spacing dot medium, that is for the next item, margin dot bottom. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I'm gonna let's make this margin vertical instead of bottom. Margin vertical will be spacing dot md. Alright, now if you see that we are able to see one product card component, okay, which has height with almost 48% of the screen width, and height is 150. Okay, now after this what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna remove this text for now. And here if you see on the Figma, after this container we have to render image, right? So for to render the image we gonna create another view like this, and I'm gonna write style is equal to and styles dot image wrapper. Okay, so this is gonna be image container, image wrapper, and inside here we have to render the image. So for that I'm gonna use image component from the React Native, and like this, and I'm gonna write image source, and I'm gonna write image source and URI, and we need an image, right, for this product. So I'm gonna write const image URL. Okay, now how to get this kind of image URL, how we can get that? So you have to open your browser and search smart watch chroma. Okay, now click on this is Chroma website. Now here you can see a tons of smartwatch. So for now I'm gonna use Apple brand smartwatch, so I'm gonna filter this Apple right now. And now we are going to use this image, which is looks pretty good. Click on open image in new tab, copy this URL of this image. So I'm gonna just copy and paste this image URL, and if you want you can remove this width. So I'm gonna remove this width, I don't want this width, and I'm gonna copy this image URL value and add it here. Alright, now you can't see anything because we had not defined any height and width of this image, so we have to style that as well. So I'm gonna write style is equal to styles dot product image. Alright, now after that let's style this. To style this I'm gonna copy this image wrapper, scroll down, paste that image wrapper, and I'm gonna add a border radius, again border radius of 12, which doesn't make sense because you guys will not able to see right now border radius. So for now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a background color as well. Background color will be what color? So for now I'm gonna make this background color will be similar to this. So just copy this color, add it here like this. Alright, now after this background color, what I'm gonna do guys, I'm gonna write margin will be, so I'm gonna also give you the margin will be spacing dot small. Okay, now we had added the image wrapper, but still you can't see the background color, right? Not a big deal. Let me do another thing. Now let's style this product image as well, and then after that we will see. So I'm gonna write product image, and after that here I'm gonna write height as a 120. Okay, and now you can see that. Okay, now you can see that background color and the border radius to this to this image wrapper. Okay, now after this height, what I'm gonna do guys, I'm gonna add a width. Width will be what? Width will be 100%. Okay, width will be 100%. Okay, now there's nothing changed right now. Okay, not a big deal. Now after that let's add a border top left radius. That border top left radius will be what? It will be I think let's define a 12 for now, and border top right radius will be also 12 like this. Now still we can't see any border top left radius, border top right radius, and after that I'm gonna make this resize mode as a container. Resize mode will be center. I think center, let's see. Okay, this looks well. Okay, but why it's not working in the border radius inside the product? Okay, let me reload this. Okay, now it's working. I just reload this app and border radius get applied, right? That's totally weird. Like I think we can get rid of this border top left radius because already we had applied the border radius to the parent as a 12. What do you think guys? So I'm gonna remove this border top left right radius because we had already applied this, and if you want to increase this height, so we can increase this height as a 150 as well. And if I remove this height for now, let's see how it's looking. I think 150 looks pretty cool. What do you think guys? So let me explain you guys. So for what we had done, so we had created, first of all we had created this category bar. Okay, now after the category bar, we can see the category bar component. After that we had created this product card component, and we had removed the flex one from this container because it was behavior was something different, so we had removed the flex as a one. Now after that we went to the product card component, and here we are having a touchable opacity. Inside this touchable opacity we are having a view and the image. Okay, and inside this view, first of all what we had done, we are having a container, so we defined the width as a 48%, and we had defined the elevation as a 5. Okay, so you can see a kind of a shadow but this will not work with this, in a iOS. So if you are using iOS, so you have to write something different code for this shadow. And we have defined the background color, colors dot background color, like this is a white. Border radius is 12, so you can see that border radius of 12, and margin vertically will be like, this is a margin vertically from top and bottom is like medium. And we are having an image wrapper. So in the image wrapper, this is the image wrapper. So we had defined a border radius of 12, background color, and we had also defined the margin. So you can see that the margin from the top and the like from the everywhere, like from top, left, right, and after that we are having a product image where we define the height, and the width has 100%, and resize mode is a center. All right. Now if we check the Figma, after this image, we have to work for this content, like content. We have to show the content like name. So for that, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna create like comment content like name price. So I'm gonna create another view for that like this, and here I'm gonna write style is equal to content container. Style is equal to styles dot content container. Okay, and inside this content container, what I supposed to do, I'm gonna have a one text component. Okay, and here I'm gonna render this title, maybe Apple Watch Ultra to GPS cellular kind of. So okay, but what I supposed to do, I'm gonna making one line for now. Okay, and after this Apple name, product name, we're gonna have a brand as well. So text gonna be Apple. Okay, and after this brand, we're gonna render the price as well. So text again, we're gonna have a price, maybe it could be of $100. All right, so now you can see that we are having a the product name, product brand, and the product price. So let's add a style name as well. So style is equal to styles dot name. Okay, and style is equal to styles dot brand, and we're gonna have a last style, and that gonna be styles dot price. All right, now let's copy this content container, and let's scroll down. Let's go to the content container, and here I'm gonna write some styling. So first of all, I'm gonna give some padding. The padding will be what? Padding, I'm gonna give the spacing dot medium. So what has happened, it will get the padding from the everywhere, like left, right, top, bottom. Awesome. Now after that, we have to style this name, brand, and the price. For that, I'm gonna copy this name key and add it here. Okay, now I'm gonna add color is equal to what? The color will be colors dot black. All right, now after this black color, we have to define a font size. So let's add a font size. The font size will be medium. So font size dot MD, like this, my bad. And after this, you can see that. Awesome. Now let's define the font family, but before that, let's see on the Figma which is the font family we gonna have. The font family here we have to use, that is called semi bold, and the size is 16, right? So the font family will be font family dot semi bold. All right, now you can see that. Awesome, and we are done with that. Awesome. Now after this Apple Watch Ultra, what I'm gonna do, guys, let's add another thing, like let's style the brand. So I'm gonna copy this brand and let's add this here. And for the brand, let's see the Figma, what is the styling we have to do. Again, it's a medium font family, and the font size is 12. Okay, so first of all, and the color is which? The color is gray color. Okay, so let's add a color. The colors dot gray. All right, and once we add the color, we have to add a font size. The font size is what? Font size dot small. Yeah, small. Font size small looks good. And after that we're gonna have a font family. Font family will be font family dot medium. So let's add a font family dot medium and let's check it out. I think it's looking pretty well, but we need some padding from the top and the bottom. Right, so I'm gonna add a padding vertical as a spacing dot extra small, not too much, just a gentle padding from the top and bottom. Awesome. Now after that we're gonna have a price, and here I'm gonna add a color is equal to colors dot purple, colors dot purple. Okay, and we're gonna have another thing that is called font size, and we're gonna have a font size dot medium. All right, and yeah, pretty well. And but if you check the font family of this, the font family of this is again medium. So let's add a font family of medium. Font family is equal to font family dot medium. Awesome. Now it's looking pretty well, and what do you think, guys? It's looking well or not? But what I think, can we increase or decrease this height of this image? If we decrease this image, product image height, it is looking cool, it is looking good, but the margin which we had applied, so it should be okay, it's looking well. Font family, font size, content container. Okay, so here we have defined the spacing is a medium. Okay, which I prefer, which I gently not prefer, like this top height and width is like quite bit too much, which I feel. So I'm gonna add padding horizontal instead of having a like this, and I'm gonna have a padding bottom will be again spacing dot medium. Alright, and this looks good. What do you think, guys? So what we had done initially, we had just apply a padding as a spacing dot medium, so which was accordingly lot of padding from the top, right? So I had done padding horizontally as a spacing dot medium and padding bottom as a spacing dot medium. And if you can make the height as a 150, let's see, height is a 150. It's not matching with the Figma, like it's becoming a kind of column, so I prefer 120 for now. And let's remove this height because it's taking the image height. And this is how we had designed this product card component, and I think this is looking pretty well, matching with this Figma, right? And yeah, now after this, for what we had done, let me explain you guys once more, because you will remember, like you don't face any issue. So we are having inside the screen we are having home screen. First of all, we had created one product card component, we are just rendering it here, nothing else. And let's go to the product card component. So we are having a touchable opacity because it should be clickable. And after that we are having a view for image wrapper, and inside this image wrapper view we are having a image, and we get the image URL from this Chroma smartwatch website. So we had search smartwatch Chroma, so we went to this website, we filter as Apple, and we are getting this. There's all the watches like which has a quite bit good images. Okay, and after this we are having a content container where we are having a brand name. And here what I'm gonna do, guys, and so for now, let's suppose if our brand, if your product name increase from 1 line to 2 line, let's suppose if it's gonna be Apple Watch Ultra 2 line name. Okay, now if we just make, so you can see that it's coming in the next line. Okay, so what I'm thinking, guys, for now, can we make this, if I just prefer right now, number of lines will be only 1. Okay, so this is gonna be look like this. So if you guys want multiple lines, you can remove this, but I prefer number of product line will be 1 for now. Okay, so and let's remove this out. Okay, now after this what we can do, and we have defined the brand, price, all the things. All right, now if you see styling it, so first of all we had defined the content as a width 48%, we had defined the elevation, background color, border radius, and margin vertical. After that we are having an image wrapper, and inside the image wrapper we had given the border radius of 12. Okay, and background color as a this orange kind of color. Okay, and we are having a margin. We define the margin as spacing dot small, product image height and width, resize mode center, content container padding horizontal, padding bottom, name we are having color, font size, font family. We are having a brand like color as a gray, font size, font family, padding vertical. We are having a price as well, where we are having color, font size, font family, nothing else. I think this is a straightforward component which you guys can build it up. And a lot of people ask me, bro, why you are getting this error? This is not error, this is just a a warning kind of stuff. Like people ask me, bro, why you're getting this red kind of error? This is not error, this is just a suggestion, bro. Like let's suppose here we are getting that like we are using a prettier. So what does make this prettier? Prettier make the code pretty. Okay, so they have some rules. So what here, like if I hover here, so you can see that replace URI, image URI. So basically we are having an extra white space, and they are telling, bro, just remove this extra white space. So if I just click on fix this prettier problem, you can check that what is gonna happen. It will just remove the extra space. Okay, so this is just this has stuff as well. If I do undo, so you can see that here we are having a white space, and that's why it's showing a red warning. Pretty suggest, bro, you have extra white space here. If I just make it undo, so you can see that the warning has been removed. All right, so that is like prettier ESLint error, which you can ignore it for now. So if you can see that here we are also getting this some prettier error. So to get rid of this, that what you can do, you can just comment this ESLint rule, or you can comment this prettier rule. So which I don't prefer it, but yeah. So another way that you can could quickly fix this all prettier issue by just hovering this, click on quick fix, and clicks on fix all prettier problems. Yeah, okay, or fix all auto fixable problems. So now you can see that all the problems has been fixed. Okay, but it's gonna took some second to reflect that all. Okay, now after this product card component, what we guys have to do, we have to create the data. Okay, so we have to create an array of data. Okay, and we have to loop that data. Okay, so what we have to do, we gonna create a one data. So first of all, let's collapse the file, and we are going to create a another data file.